No one expected the Lakers to do much in this playoffs. They got into the play-in tournament because LeBron James was injured for the last several weeks of the NBA season. It was everybody else that brought the Lakers back into playoff contention. They snuck into the play-in tournament. They got a hold of that 7 seed. And now the Lakers are actually in the Western Conference Finals. Give that team credit. But now they have run up against the Denver Nuggets, and it does not look good for this team. They're down 0-3 to the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Final. No team has ever come back from that deficit in the NBA playoffs. LeBron James looking to make history, but nobody thinks it's a possibility. Even from Brian Windhorst, people texted me, this is the end for LeBron James after Lakers Game 3 loss. They needed a must-win game at home in LA, and LeBron didn't look up to the task. This team didn't look up to the task. LeBron has been shooting terribly from the three-point line. Didn't even make a three. And I think until midway through the third quarter of Game 3, had not made a single three-pointer in the Western Conference Finals. And of course, people have been mocking him relentlessly over his flopping comments, where he claims he's never flopped in his NBA career. And then, of course, in Game 2, the flop heard around the world with Nikola Jokic. He's an embarrassment, really. He truly is, when he continues to lie about not flopping. But when it comes to the way LeBron has played, he does look old. He looks tired. It looks like on defense he's not putting forth some of the effort, especially when it comes to maybe defensive rebounding opportunities where he's not putting forth the effort. He missed several easy layups down the stretch in Game 2, even airballed one. LeBron James, the moment is too big. This team is too big for the Lakers to handle. And it looks like they might go out in a sweep. And if that happens, despite being a 7 seed, that's still embarrassing for LeBron James and his legacy. John, if the Lakers, this LeBron James-led Lakers team where LeBron has not looked good, he's looked old, he's had some key turnovers, he's looked tired, if they do go out and get swept by the Denver Nuggets, is it just another hit on LeBron's legacy, or should they just be grateful that they even got here?
Well, I honestly, from where they started to actually being in the conference finals, this actually isn't that bad for the Lakers. I mean, they sucked all year. I think they started off the season with 2-10, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think this is necessarily another hit for his legacy if you're talking about the GOAT, because he was never going to be the GOAT. I think that is done right here. I mean, he's 38 years old, going to be 39. I mean, the team got better when he went out with an injury. That is probably not a good look, but they beat up on who did they beat in the first round?
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, dysfunctional Memphis, Golden State, who really wasn't Golden State. Golden State ain't Golden State anymore. Now they actually
Jordan Poole played like dog shit in that. Like, he played absolutely terrible after getting that big money deal. It was embarrassing. Clay didn't show up really other than in Game 2.
Yeah.
And Steph was trying to do a lot, and he put up good numbers, but they couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah. But I don't think them losing to the Grizzlies is necessarily going to hurt his legacy anymore. I really don't. The Grizzlies been a better team all year. It's not a surprise.
The Nuggets.
Yeah, the Nuggets. I mean, better team all year. 1 seed.
I think more so what's funny to me to watch is like the mockery of LeBron James right now. People are kind of treating him like a joke when it comes to the flopping thing. And if you guys missed it, I'll play this real quick. Hopefully when I share, you guys don't echo or anything. We'll only do it quickly, but this is LeBron saying Lakers don't flop while he totally forgets he's the king of terrible flops. He's embarrassingly bad at this. This is in Game 2.
That's a good counterpoint. No.
Right. He ended up like falling a million miles back. LeBron with the most cartoonish flop of all time.
They must be agreeing with me.
Oh, you think it was?
Right. It's a joke. And everybody fucking roasted him. Year 20, this may be the best flop of LeBron's career. Inspiring stuff. LaFlop, second best flop of all time. LeBron said Lakers don't flop, LMAO. And action, because he's acting. Had no idea LeBron played for the Italian national team. LeBron said, our coaching staff and us players, we don't work on flopping. And it shows. This was terrible. Like, the fact that he's getting roasted for that people were trolling him over not being able to hit a three, that to me is the funny part about this. We've reached the point where people are looking at old LeBron James and saying, It's nice that he's here, I guess, but we don't really think he has a chance of winning an NBA championship this year. We're just going to roast him over flops.
He's been known for flopping because remember, he did this one flop one time and then he winked. He knew he was flopping.
Yes, and so the LeBron James lies that he continues to spew about I've been in the league 20 years. We've never been a flopping team. Fuck off with that. There's compilation videos 20 minutes long of LeBron James flopping. And I'm not just talking about exaggerating contact. That's part of the NBA at this point, whether you like it or not. When you do get contact, exaggerating that contact to make sure the refs see it to get a call. That's one thing. Yeah. When you are pretending,
James Harden did it all the time.
When you are pretending like he did, that there was some sort of contact, you go flying back. We've seen it over and over again, him pretending to get hit in the head and like going down to try to sell it. LeBron James is a fucking embarrassment. The fact that a dude who's 6'8", like 260, 270, whatever the fuck he weighs right now, jacked as hell, and is flopping on the court like a baby, that's sad. That's one reason why people don't respect him.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be happy if they get swept. A lot of people are going to be happy if he gets swept, and I agree with John. I think the GOAT conversation ended a few years ago, so I don't think this necessarily does anything to his legacy if they do get swept. I think the narrative is that a lot of people like making fun of LeBron right now, and really he's done it to himself.
I ain't going to lie. I love to hate LeBron James. Everybody here in the chat knows that. That's never going to change. At least I don't think it'll ever change for me.
You had been praising him for a while. That was shocking.
I had to give him credit. Like I'm not going to say I'm fair with LeBron because I'm not. I'm obviously a fucking hater.
We do have a bias against him.
I'm definitely biased against LeBron. But like when this team is successful, when his team's advancing, I got to give him credit where it's due. And right now, really, it is LeBron is not stepping up in these playoffs. He's just not. The rest of the team, that's really what the determining factor is. How does Hachimura play? How does Reeves play? How does D'Angelo Russell play? That's kind of dictating how the Lakers play right now. AD's had his moments. He's definitely gone off a couple games, and he's had some, off games. But it's LeBron is not putting this team on his back and carrying them. Maybe game 4, last-ditch effort, he does that. He says, hey, I'm tired. I'm fucking hurting, but I'm going to make sure will this team to a win, and we see, a 40-point LeBron game, maybe. I don't know if he's got it in him right now. I just don't.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't see this thing going beyond 5. I mean, the Lakers would be lucky to win game 4. This thing ain't going beyond 5 games.